What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to BTS 2.0. I just saw this on my YouTube front page and that this was released 1 day ago at the time of recording and has almost 19 million views. So BTS seems to be doing crazy numbers again with their new album. I've checked out the song Swim from that album a week ago over on my Patreon as an exclusive reaction. That was voted to be the Patreon exclusive, and I really liked it. So when I just saw this popping up, I thought I have to listen to it, and I'm really excited to do that. If you want to support me and my channel, you can request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content. For example, Swim by BTS was voted in the weekly polls to be last week's Patreon exclusive, and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. All right.
그래 방탄처럼 그게 말은 쉽지 우린 팀툴 누가 맨날 뛰어넘네 웃기기는 한데 사실 안 웃기지 10년은 말야 어린 반프 not stop pull up at your block we gon' knock yeah had your little fun fella pop yeah came back for what's mine we don't stop
It has so much style.
You know how we do. Ay. Gotta give 'em much brand new. Back got a step, did you get a step 2? Step 2.0 take down who? 여기저기 또 한 번은 내 10 out of 10 이젠 버려 모습 하품 수고 하러 가. Ay, yeah, we get 다시 score water. Yeah, pull up at your block. We gon' knock, yeah. Had your little fun, fella. Pop, yeah. Came back for what's mine. We don't stop. You know how I do. You know how I do. Put your brand new. Yeah, on that brand new. You know how we do. Pop. Baby game to let rock. Yeah, hit him up like pop. Hit him with the truth like rock. Time to pay your debt.
All the choreographies
not.
are so good too, again.
And
also the camera work with that. And the beat has a lot of punch.
We gon' knock, yeah. Had your little fun, fella. Pop, yeah. Came back for what's mine. We don't stop. You know how I do. You know how I do. Put your brand new. Yeah, we on that brand new. You know how we do. You know how I do. You know how I do. Shorty, put your brain, put your brain, give me on that brain, you know how we do.
Oh, I can imagine this going so hard in a club or something. This has so much energy, so much punch. The beat is very cool. The whole atmosphere is very hyped up. The first question I have is, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the beginning I heard the producer tag of Mike Will Made It. Is that right? I think I've heard that name and then that producer tag a couple of times. I think he's a pretty big or influential, like especially trap hip hop producer. Let me know if I'm confusing him with someone else, but I think I've heard that a couple of times already. I'm trying to think which songs that could be that I've heard him on, but I don't really remember. Probably, or maybe Bugatti, maybe, or Mercy. I don't know. Let me know. I would be interested in that, but I definitely think that beat was really cool. Like I said during the song, this had a lot of punch. It's very crisp, very tight. It gets your head nodding. It gives the song this forward momentum, obviously with a lot of focus on the bass and the kicks and everything, but also with some of these, I would say, typical trap electronic elements, like, I don't know how to describe it, those synth kind of stabs and some of those textures that almost remind you of dubstep in a way. And then they obviously do such a great performance on that beat. There are a lot of great flows that are delivered in such a nice and confident way, with a lot of just cool cadences and different emphases. Like I said right in the beginning of the song, this just overall has a lot of style, a lot of attitude, and then the contrast between these more rhythmic, intense sections with some pretty melodic parts is very cool. The hook in general is pretty memorable because it's not overcomplicated, but it has this nice rhythm, it has this nice melody. I also enjoyed some of these stop and go rhythms that were also even included in the lyrics, like they sing stop and the beat stops and then it kicks back in. I think that was a nice stylistic element. It's overall the vocals and the instrumentation combined just such a great, clean, modern sound with a lot of punch, a lot of forward momentum, like I said, and the energy, the intensity, the power continues throughout the song. Of course, the video was also very cool once again, a little playful. I like the outfits. It's kind of a fun video, but still showing their skill. Even as performers, there were some brilliant choreographies in here again. Like I said during the song, also sometimes how the choreographies and the camera work, they kind of work together, was also very on point, very cool. So it just has had a lot of nice aesthetic and obviously a very high quality, and it really transported the energy of the song. And I think that's very cool. I think the lyrics are most likely connected to their comeback. Like I learned from the comments of previous reactions, they were gone for a while, I think because they had to serve in the military or something. So I think this song in general is kind of about them saying that they're still here, that they're coming back stronger, that they're, I don't know, kind of competitive to be the best. I think also with a little bit of flexing and maybe also talking about them having used the time to evolve even more and all that in that really confident way that the delivery of them in the vocals also shows. I really enjoyed this. This was so different from Swim, which is from the same album, but so good in such a different way. This being this high energy, hip hop, trap, pop song that's focusing a lot on the intensity, on the power, being so forward driving, being about the flow, about the rhythms, with so much style, so much attitude in the vocals that work together with the beat in such a great way, and also in a video that supports this sound very well, and of course also fitting to the message of the song, saying that they're still there, that this comeback will be huge, and it makes sense to then have a song like this with that topic being this straightforward, being this confident, having this much impact and intensity. So it's just overall so well done again. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.